Interesting book, read a couple summers ago. Ugly cover, almost didn't read it for this reason. But Jeff Olson made one point better than any book I've ever read. He said, life is like compound interest. If only we had put $1 away every day from the day we were born, you know what the curves look like 50 years later. The same with business. Steve Jobs, coming back to Steve, has one of my favorite quotes of all time. He said, I'm always amazed how overnight successes take a hell of a long time. When did Starbucks start? 1971. It wasn't until 25 years later, Howard Schultz said, you know what? We're ready now. I need a coach. One of the first decisions he made was to go get a coach, Jim Collins himself. Jim's coached 2 companies. And from 96 to 2006, they went from a few hundred to over 13,000 stores. That is Starbucks' growth curve. Other curves that go the other way, that's called a fad. And so the sustainable long-term companies have this kind of long growth. Here's the rub, though. Our success really comes down to this. The individual decisions that we make every single day are we influenced to be made. And the challenge is, whether I decide to eat well today or not, whether I decide to exercise today or not, whether I decide to do the daily huddle or not, whether I decide to get focused and have a critical number every 90 days or not, you know what the problem is? It just doesn't matter tomorrow. But life does find us out over time. And that's why those that are disciplined win long term moving forward.